Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well, so let's start today's video. So I will be testing a resin from 4 different companies, and one thing is similar among them is that they all are a high viscosity resin and fast curing resin. So first one is going to be a Teexpert. So I will be mixing the resin one by one. Reason is that it is already a fast curing resin, so if I do all of them and mix them at the same time, they will be start thickening up and the curing process will start. So this is going to be the first one, and I have poured a layer of resin into the mold, and the mold is by Molds and Shape, their holographic coaster mold. And I am taking around, you can say, 20 ml of resin into a tiny cup, and into this tiny cup I will be adding a casting craft, and I will be using casting craft white for all of these. So after pouring the resin, I'm going to use this alcohol ink, and I'm using a brown shade and a yellow shade. And now I have taken my casting craft, and I'm going to add around, you can say, 7 to 8 drops of this pigment into the 20 ml of resin. So this is a recipe that I think works really well for me. So before starting making the flower, I'm going to add the gold foil into the center. So it's really up to you, whatever you like to add into the center of your flower. So I will be making 4 different types of flower with 4 different resins, but they are all the fast curing resin. So this idea was in my mind. I wanted to try this, so today is the day and I'm going to try this. And I have poured my resin into the jiffy bag, and now very carefully I'm going to be making the petals. So in this way I will be making smaller petals overlapping each other, and I will keep on making that. So my first flower is done now, and I will leave this and on to the next one. So I have mixed my next resin, and it is by J Diction, their 4 hours curing resin, and now I'm putting some gold foil into the center. So you can see the first one is about to bloom, and it has starting the process here. Now it's time to do the second one. So here is the resin. I'm just showing you their 4 hours one. And now I will be adding the alcohol ink. So I will be using the same color of the alcohol ink in all of these flowers. And for this one I will be doing a swirl technique, and that is you just make a swirl from outside to the center or from the center to the outside. So it's really up to you. It is a very simple and easy technique. And also I want to let you know that I didn't wait any for the resin to thicken up, because it is already a 4-hour curing resin. So I just mixed for my alcohol ink, and then I'm just making the flower. And after doing the swirl, I am going to use a tool. You can use any tool, just make sure it don't scratch your mold. And I will be making the flower petals now. So in this video I just showed you making few petals, but later on I decided to make some more petals into this one. And after that I'm going to the next one now. So I'm getting some leftover white resin, so that's I'm pouring in the center. For my third one I'm using this Apex resin for Just For You Online UK. So I have mixed my resin, I have poured my resin into the mold, and now I will be adding the gold foil. So my first two raisins by J Diction and the other one by Teexpert, what I noticed that the raisins were really thick, but when I mixed the Apex raisin, it was a bit more on the liquidy side. Although they are all for fast curing raisin, but I'm really looking forward for the result. As I'm telling you that I am not waiting for any of these flowers. I am just mixing, pouring my alcohol ink, and then I'm just adding the flower, the white for the flower. And for this third one, I am using my popsicle stick to make the little petals. So this is going to be a free hand. So now I'm just making the petals here and on to the next one. And for my next one and the third and final one I'm going to use the Let's Resin fast curing resin. So I have mixed my resin, I have poured the alcohol ink, and I poured the resin into the piping bag for this one. So this one I'm going to make a sunflower sort of technique here. So let's start making the petals, and you can already see that my flower has blooming from the other pores. I'm really not comfortable by making petals like this, but I really want to make different designs this time. So hopefully I can do justice to this sunflower here. So after doing the final one back to the Apex Resin one, I'm going to do a little bit of twisting into the technique here. I'm going to do some swirls with the help of a tool. So in this way you get a feathery effect in your flower. So I was waiting for my resin to get a bit on a thicker side to do the swirl. So in this way, very carefully, I'm just doing the swirl all around. So these all are done now, and after that I will leave them all to cure, just making the petals now. So this is how these four are looking like. So next day, and this is the next day. You can see that there are a lot of blooming, but the layer was very thin. I'm going to do another layer for all of these. So I poured all of the raisins again and I mixed them, and now I will be adding the white. I will be doing a double layer on top of them. So this is what I will be doing here. So the techniques will be the same way that I made the flower underneath, I will be making the petals same way. So hopefully I have done the second layer now, and fingers crossed that it comes out nice. So this is after a few minutes. I'm just showing you that the flowers are made now. And this is the second layer, and for my second layer I'm doing the same here, just doing the swirling here. Same thing that I did underneath the flower before. There are so many ways you can make flowers. I thought this time just change different techniques and use all of them. And this is the close-up of the second layer that I have poured. And now this is the final one. Let's see next day how they all turn out. So this is the next day. I am so excited. So this is just a leftover resin that I poured in this mold. And now it's time to see the actual flowers, how they turn out. Super excited. Although it is a 4-hour curing resin and they do cure in 4 hours, but I just left them. So I'm going to take them all out of the mold at once, and then we will see how these all turned out. As I told you that this is a holographic mold, so that's why I selected it. It's going to be a fun and interesting flower. So this was the first one, the Teexpert one, and I'm just loving it, how lovely it turned out, a full bloom flower with the holographic effect. So I really love this mold by the Molds and Shape. Your flower and the burst of that holographic effect. And on to the second one by J Diction. Wow, it is another level. It is so pretty. I just love them. Flowers are always so fun to make, no matter how many you make. Always, every time the result is different. You don't know what results you are going to get. And I'm excited about this one. So this is by the So in this technique, you get lots of feather effect into the resin, and I actually got them a lot. I hope it shows in the camera. I really love how this one turned out also. So last one, the sunflower by Let's Resin, and this is the one. Yes, I love them. All of them have different look, unique look. And so one thing I want to just pinpoint here is that the two raisins at the top were thick and the two raisins at the bottom were a bit on the liquidy side, along with the Let's Resin 4-hour cure one and the Apex one, but results are amazing. You can see by yourself there is no difference here. So I'm going to do a little bit of edging here and just going to add a little bit of gold because it is a sunflower and the theme is going for a little bit of the golden edging. So this is how I'm applying the gilding glue, and then I will leave this to dry, and after that I will be applying the mirror gold on the edges just to give that final look. Although the holographic effect on its own is so pretty. So the edges are all dried now, and I'm going to use the mirror gold on the edges now. So this is the one that I will be using today instead of the normal gold foil. So simply just press on the edges. These are a lot of, I have used them, but I still use them. There is so much gold left on them. So simply just rubbing and just removing very carefully. As these are holographic, so there is no going to be a top coat, otherwise it's going to be vanished. So this is going to be the final look, and let's see how they look like. And this is how they look like. Even if the holographic shows or not, the flower on their own are so pretty. The results are in front of you. You can see how they all cured. Each one of them is really unique. Yeah, but the viscosities might have been a little bit up and down, but still all of them bloomed a lovely flower. You can all see that. So I really enjoyed doing this experiment with 4 different raisins, and it was really fun watching all of the raisins have different viscosities, and they behaved a little bit different from each other, but they all are amazing. And yeah, the idea was here just to check all of them. So hopefully you all enjoyed the process as well, because it was a lengthy process as for mixing each raisin and then waiting in between, but it was a lovely experience. So that's it for today, and I hope you like it, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.